どうも皆さんこんにちは。夜ストーリーの夜です。というわけで続きからやっていきますか。NBA2K23。次はユニフォーム選べるようになったんだ。昔のやつとか選べんじゃん。イベントだ。
Talk to you about what's going on with Othello.
What do you mean?
Word travels fast in this business.
So you want to give me a pep talk? Sorry your life's going down the toilet. Hang in there, kiddo.
Not exactly. But I'll tell you one thing, you're not going to accomplish anything by feeling sorry for yourself. Life's not fair. So what? Get over it.
You know, you have a very interesting bedside manner, might I add.
I'm not your best friend, MP. I'm not here to coddle your ego. I'm here to put the best team possible on the floor, and I can't do that if you get shipped out because you gave up.
Who said I'm giving up? I'm not allowed to be upset?
You're allowed to be upset. But you need to channel that energy in a positive way. Play like your life depends on it and make it impossible for Othello to trade you.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
Right, look, I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. I've been in this game a long time. I didn't get to where I'm at by playing games. When you're where you're at, there's a temptation to try to play things out in the press. All right, well, that might work for the top 1% of players in the league. But for everybody else, it backfires. I'm not saying you don't have that kind of talent, but it's too early in your career to pull that kind of power play. All you can do is produce, and I can help you produce. You just gotta trust me.
Coach, I trust you. I just don't think I'm good enough. I mean, right now, I feel like my only choice is to get my hands dirty.
That's not who you are, MP.
No disrespect, Coach, but how do you know that? I'm only 21 years old. I don't even know who I am yet. Not fully. How do you know that's not me?
Look, I can't tell you what to do. You're your own person, and you gotta make your own decisions. All I can do is give you my perspective. What you do with it, that's up to you.
I can respect that.
And I promise you, if you do this the right way, I'll do everything in my power to help you to succeed. But if you want any help with the other way, I can't do anything for you.
I hear you, Coach. That's totally fair.
Good. Now go out there and prove Othello wrong.
コーチはいいコーチだったってことか。イベントありましたね。コーチは仲間っていうか仲間でいいのかな。手伝ってやれよ的なこと言ってましたけど。
It's still early in the season and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes, and you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Porter is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's MP. And it's Van Vliet in at the one spot. And there's the pass to Porter. Here's Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the way.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Here's Giddey. Covered by MP. And stolen by MP. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, those live ball turnovers, they're huge. MP steal leads to production.
Outside, Dort. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Unloads. And Giddey gets it to go.
Giddey's shot continues to look like it's taking its strides.
This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia. So that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball.
Raptors ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. MP outside. Passes it to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. MP with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. The Thunder pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Talking about defensive specials. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
Well, this is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him, go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end, and has become a very important part of this team.
Now, here's Siakam. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thanks, David. Now, Dort. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Giddey, no good. Raptors trail by 3. MP passes to Siakam. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, that's a great setup by MP. This guy is as unselfish as they come.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points for him the last game against Milwaukee.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Okay.
Done by MP.
And when MP gets that close to the rim, you know he is looking to finish with authority.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Deflects the pass and stolen by MP. All alone.
Okay,
and MP throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Now Dort. Here's Pakusevsky. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. Shot clock at 6. And he converts the layup.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
For 3, Van Vliet. Pakusevsky grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pakusevsky with the bucket.
Pokusevsky throwing his body around. Can we say that?
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Going forward, they have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Ken Burge is checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Trent's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Quinn subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. MP, no good. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Achua kicks to Flynn. Raptors need to get a shot.
Okay.
Dumped by MP.
We'll
we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Williams. Over Flynn. Here's Mann. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Birch the pass to MP. Inside. Achua kicks to Trent. Birch with it. Working on Favors. MP passes to Birch. Offline with his three. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
That clock to do so.
Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot by Williams, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Oh, the lob.
Okay, nice shot.
Alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Williams kicks to Dort. Back to Williams. Here's Mann, covered by MP. Pass to Williams, to the wing right side. Launches a three.
Good timing on that rejection. MP throwing himself around on the defensive end.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and
Nice
swat that one away.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, Thaddeus Young.
And here's MP for 3. 6 the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead, and so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
We've got Lou Dort. Holmgren is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No points in the game yet for him.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander. He could still get in the mid-range and do damage.
Here's Trent, 6-point lead. MP passes to Anunoby. Feeds to MP. Siakam kicks to Trent. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. They get it back. Siakam. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Thunder. And then for Toronto, Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Young. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trent. The pass to Giddey. Outside, Dort. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. From outside, off the mark. And it's Porter with the ball for the Raptors. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been an incredibly difficult matchup for all of their opponents, averaging 29 points a game. Dort against Anunoby. And the foul on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Giddey against MP. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
Trailing by 8. Here's Giddey. Banked in off the glass. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Puts it up from 12. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by MP.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Dort. And he banks in the layup. Dort's got 5 now.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, Anunoby. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Raptors get it back. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Giddey. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. And so it's Toronto. 13 points up at the end of the period.
Your Thunder, 31. The Raptors, 44.
一応プラスか。調子悪いな。
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet out there with MP. Then it's Porter. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight. The pass to Giddey. And stolen by MP. Here's Van Vliet. And he lays it straight in. Van Vliet's got his first basket of the night.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside, right to the rim. They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Makusevsky, the pass to Giddey. That one's off, still out of sync.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin?
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. And the Thunder with the possession here. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Stolen by Van Vliet. Giddey against MP. Back to Anunoby. MP up top. 13 points in the game. That one down. Siakam's got 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Now, here's George. He has 7. MP passes to Van Vliet. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Giddey. He's got 11. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Van Vliet picks one up.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size and challenged the defense with it that time.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
5 to shoot. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. MP. Porter kicks to Anunoby. Here's MP. MP throws it down.
MP being relentless in his approach, it serves him well on the offensive boards.
アシスト稼ぎたいんだけどな。
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Van Vliet. Man gets the bucket.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Van Vliet looking around. Basket good. MP's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Man. 5 points in the game. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer. Can't hit that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard.
Nice
Numbers as well. Good job getting others involved.
マジで
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Guys, the team hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
They've got Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Man in at the 3. The That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Passes it to Man.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here is Muscala.
2 minutes.
Up top, Giddey, covered by MP. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And the defense right now just guessing what they need to do to shut down Josh Giddey.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their...
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Oh, I'm hearing you're thinking about staying after all.
Yeah, things got a little emotional the other day, and this is where I want to be ultimately.
Great. Well, now all we got to do is game plan.
Oh, wait. So, Mila and I, we discussed, and we think we want to avoid the press in this. Just put my head down, focus, play the best basketball that I can play, because if Othello wants to trade me, he's going to be the one that looks like a clown, not me.
Okay, yeah, that is an option, but I don't think it's our best one here, man.
All right, then. Let me hear something.
Look, MP, you are a phenomenal player. I mean, you have unlimited potential, and you know I believe this, otherwise I wouldn't be here focusing all my energy on you like this. But right now, you've already got an uphill battle with the fans. And as it stands, if Othello leaks a trade rumor, you're going to have half this city dancing in the streets.
Oh, come on, man. You don't think that's just a little too extreme right now?
Research shows that sports fans are 78% more likely to dance in celebration than any other type of fan, and that includes fans of ballroom dancing. Funny enough.
Thanks, Ash.
Look, I'm not saying you can't do the whole good soldier routine, but, dog, to play so well that a trade is impossible without doing any maneuvering in the press, I mean, that's extremely difficult.
Impossible.
Look, why don't you just play as well as you can while trying to work the press in your favor? I mean, it's the best of both worlds.
But isn't doing all that behind-the-scenes stuff bad for my brand?
Exactly.
Like, Ashley, what do you think?
Okay, it's a possibility that it could hurt your image, but that is a very remote possibility, okay? No one will blame you for wanting to stay on your own team. It's when you try to force your way out that there's a problem.
You know what? What if he's not comfortable trying to get another man fired?
Right. Okay.
I guess you guys haven't heard of the golden rule.
Oh,
Treat others as you would like to be treated.
Okay, fine. If that's the case, then we just won't do it at all. Does that sound good?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just
okay,
saying you
well,
must not believe in his talent very well if you want him to beg,
you want
borrow,
to
and
control
steal to
as
stay on
many
the
variables
team.
as possible, MP? You want to stay in this city, have a family with Mila like you plan to? You'll use every weapon at your disposal.
You can try and control all the things you want with all this shenanigans and still get traded. So it's how you want to sleep at night.
So it's really up to you, man. What are you feeling? You know how you want to play this?
うわー、マジか、この2択。うわー、どうしよう。マスコミは使わない。
Okay. Now, I just want to play this thing straight through. No press, just basketball.
Okay, MP, are you sure?
This is going to make things much more difficult for you. You understand that, right?
Maybe, but I never shy away from no challenge.
I'm proud of you.
Okay. Well, that being the case, this is what you're going to have to do to make this a viable option.
Told you this wasn't going to be easy. I'm not sure what you were expecting.
Like, you want to make your case on the court? It's going to have to be so crystal clear that any random fan on social media can see it.
You're right. Hey, this is what I wanted, man. I'm ready.
This is all going to leak eventually. So the only thing that we can do is try to get ahead of it, all right?
Okay.
Hit those goals, then talk about them, all right? You need to be your biggest advocate right now.
And I'm talking press conferences, scrums, every opportunity you get, you need to be talking up your accomplishments.
Strong, confident.
Yeah, you can deliver the message however you want, but you need to deliver it. You are the one that can bring this team to the promised land. Not this season, then sometime real soon.
No, not real soon. We need now. All right, you need to be a championship caliber centerpiece in order for this to work.
That's easy, man, because I already am.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the confidence we need.
Come on, man. Anything else?
Nah, that's it. Look, you want to win this war on the court, then go win it. Ain't nothing left to do now but go ball. My man.
Great perimeter defense in this win tonight. How did you guys manage to shut them down?
Man, sometimes you got to take matters into your own hands. You know, I feel like that's what the team needed, was a spark. You know, so I tried to create one by locking down my man and forcing some turnovers.
So do you see yourself as the guy who needs to provide a spark?
I mean, come on, John. That's why they drafted me, right? I mean, listen, there's guys in this league who can shoot, maybe even get a bucket, but that's all that they can do. With me, we got a whole package, man. I mean, hopefully you saw a little bit out tonight.
We sure did. Hey, thanks for your time, bud.
Anytime, brother.
Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your
というわけで無事に試合終わりました。今回イベント発生してどっちの方が良かったのかな、ちょっと難しい方を選んじゃったような気もしますけど、今回ダブルダブル無事達成して、こんな感じでね、どんどん活躍すればなんとかなるんじゃないかなと思います。最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。よろしければチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。ではまた会いましょう。See you!